I have a lot of headache. A lot of headache. My car's broke down in the middle of the forest. I need to get help. Maybe meet someone on the road. Access the menu, press F4 to play in full screen mode. Okay, the usual movement for RPG makers. Jack Freitas. Wait. Do I get interface? Do I have to like click it? And hold down shift key to run. Good to know. Use interspace key to interact with objects and items. Error Castle. Rager Castle. It's broken. Strange stone. Lamp is off. Statue of an angel. His face, it's familiar. The face is familiar, you said. There's a statue here, too. Statue's a bit sinister. Statue of angels. Okay, so again, it's familiar. And I got an achievement for entering the castle. Hello! Someone, please help me. I have a girl immediately running off. Which is totally not a ghost. Are we not going to comment on that? Mirror makes me feel empty. Switch mirror to save progress. What was that noise came from the other side of that door? We're not going to go over that way just yet. Oh, that's just the upstairs. Okay. It's not time to rest. Oh, it's like a staircase? Huh. Quite a bronze key. Doesn't really tell me anything. It's not time to rest, okay. We're gonna just... Something's blocking the door. Wall ticket. Look into the abyss of your soul. What is a wall ticket? Stuck door. Door unlock. There's a lot of alcohol here. I feel the book is blurry. It seems to speak of a city covered in fog. The music really picked up there. There's something weird about Daddy. He got mad when he saw me in his room playing with the boxes. Is he hiding any secrets? That made me jump a little bit. Okay. Invocation rituals. There's nothing here. Just books. Nothing here. Look, there's something there, just spots. Oh, hope you're having a good night. How's the battle go? So the battle went a lot better than I thought it was going to go in all portions. So it was three portions. There was Gerard doing actual like we used a Patty found it was actually like aerial combat type of like maneuvers, like altitude things like that. Gerard, Doom and Gloom, Oliver, and Eos fought against a huge sized dragon with the Lord of the Fort on it. Then the second portion was pretty much B Team was going to um, either hop over the fort walls or kick down the door because we have a heavy, which is like a half giant, and take the fort. Then the third portion was actually a warfare battle where we had to hold the fort with a special condition. Um, so I too turned the dragon. Um, I am a Oathless Paladin, which is like a subclass. I used my ability, which is my next smite does extra 2d8 damage. Um, Doom and Gloom cast Holy Weapon on me, which stacks, so that was like another, I think, like 4d8 or 2 or 3d8. And then I used a second level smite, so I did like my first swing did like I think 12 normal damage and then like 35 smite damage, and then I did a second swing, um, and because I was able to like get a good angle, and I did another smite, so I did another like 25 smite damage, another 12 damage. I think I did like 75 damage in one turn, um, and immediately like took out the health of it in the first turn, and then the second turn I immediately took out the rest of the health. But because I was able to land a hit, Doom and Gloom was able to land a hit, and because it dropped to half health, it started at altitude 4 and it went all the way to 1, and then it tried to use a maneuver to like go back into the air. I was able to outmaneuver it and force it back to altitude 1, so when I hit it and dropped to 0 hit points, when Oliver fell, I think it was only like he took like 10d6 damage from fall damage, so he was able to survive it because he only took like 35 damage, and we were able to capture the Lord. So like the altitude fight went amazingly well. Um, the forward fight went pretty well as well. The two dwarves took on the commander, and the one dwarf was like 21 AC. The other one's like pretty decent health, so they're able to take out like a bandit captain level with like plate armor. And then it's like a lance against a lance, you know. So lance poking at each other because like when the commander went down, everyone else surrendered. So that went really well. We only took like technically a injury because one NPC took like I think with the bloodied. For the warfare, we had two Mudlark units. We had a winch, like a ballista unit. We had a archer unit. We had a dwarf unit, and then we have a pathfinder unit. And our pathfinder just completely like took out the backline archer. And then our winch, our ballista, and our archers just uh, pretty much just took out the cavalry. And with the cavalry gone, the enemy side's like, look, it's levies versus levies. We're eventually going to lose. They have the fort advantage. They have archers. They have ballista. They surrendered. So that's where we're at. Right now we're in like this. Suki, say Suki, how you doing? I'm doing well. I'm doing a D&D recap to Kazamak because we're in a similar campaign to each other. We're right now in the party. We're partying. But I think Patty told me there's going to be like a lot of people that want to talk to Gerard because of Secret, who I'm 100% sure is the same thing as you are, like a shade, where you're just like the very forward, like, hey, all eyes on me. She's the one that means she can go around sneaking around to get all the information that you guys need. You know what I mean? You're the one that everyone is looking at, while she's the one that does all the back alley stuff. She's probably going to have to talk to Gerard. The Arden's going to have to is probably going to talk to Gerard. The Doors are probably going to have to talk to Gerard because they're a independent faction. Who was the Pathfinder's commander? He was in your guys's. Remember when you guys did like the crossing battle and there was like three. Each of you played a commander. The one commander, those were his Pathfinders. They were here, so I'm probably gonna have to end up talking to them at one point. And Doom and Gloom is probably going to talk to me because apparently she's like the Joan of Arc. Was it Eplin? It might have been. It was like Bolvish. I remember it was a B name. It was his company. I don't know. All I know is that they were like berserkers, if that helps. But yeah. So Doom and Gloom's probably have to talk to Gerard because apparently she's like the like the Joan of Arc of this world. So like she's probably gonna go into a type of crusade. Um, a lot of people want to talk to Gerard, and Gerard still has no idea what his job duties are, so he's just kind of like free floating right now because it's like, oh hey, I members of the Blood Chain. I think that's probably what it is. So Gerard's just kind of in that weird state where he's like, hey, I won this fight, I killed a dragon. I don't know what you guys want me to do next. I think right now he's pretty much for the Third Army. He's just if they need a problem solver, they send the Mailed Fist, and the Mailed Fist is Gerard. I hope you do get something to sleep tonight, Factoid. I think Patty said it's your turn next. It's like, because I believe you and Jesus are the next ones that have to deal with a fort fight. Because I think Gerard's in that weird spot where it's like, because we took the Lord and we took out the dragon, there's like nothing that can really stop us at the moment, so we're just kind of like getting resources, getting ready to march, things like that. I might end up running to a knight though. The enemy side has a knight that I might end up running into and possibly fight. Also, like how you forget you're a shade. I personally love that so much. Sid I knew was a shade as soon as she like started talking, and I'm like, you're asking questions about Gerard. Something's going on here. Fritz does not agree with openly secret police force. Yeah, actually, there's something I'm curious about with like Fritz because I wonder how him and Secret would get along. Like, would there be a moment where like Fritz is like, "Hey, can I talk to Gerard?" And Secret just goes like, "I have no idea who this person is. Who are you? Why are you asking questions?" Or would it be a moment of you two flash badges at each other and like, "Okay, here's the information I got for you." I also found out that the higher ups are going to treat Gerard as a poster child thing. I think is the best way to call it. They've been going around making calling him the Rogue Knight and painting it in a fairly good way. That he's like very of the protective of the chains, and it's um going to like upsell like to drive in recruitment is like, hey, we have this knight who just suddenly showed up in the Third Army, took out a dragon, took a fort, put down a mutiny, like things are back on the upswing for us. Right, mirror saves, mirror resave. Yeah, I don't know if I explained this because I know I said it multiple times with like Patty. I think the problem with Gerard is I built him for combat and strictly combat, and I was taking things way too seriously. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just relax, have fun? And I'm just like playing Gerard to his age now because he's like 18, 21 range. Like he's old enough to be an adult, but he's still really green around the edges, and it's just been a lot of fun. In the way he acts, he'll be unrecognizable, I think, to the main party. I'm also going to see. Thanks for the subs, son. I'm also going to see if I can get away with because meanwhile, for this order, most people get in his. Hey, there's always a saying. Be wary of old man in a profession where people die young. Either they're really good at their job, or they'll do anything to stay alive, or both. Um, but my slight hope is to put all like the, like credit to Oliver and Doom and Gloom, Refna, because Hrefna has been often called like she's cursed and like, hey, she's the reason we won this fight against the dragon. Oh, Oliver's the one that captured the Lord. All I did was fly the Griff. They're the one that she's the one that cast 6 level spells. He's the one that captured the Lord, just so like Gerard has a bit more of that like room to wiggle around. Because if everyone just starts calling him hero left and right, he's not gonna like it. He likes being humble about himself and his abilities. He doesn't want people treating him like he's like the next damn hero. What are you playing? Looks interesting. It is called Walking in the Abyss. It is a Portuguese indie horror game. I found it while doing some looking around Itch.io, and I like playing new interesting games. I know nothing about this game. There's only like I think 20 Steam reviews too. It's a $1 game as well. So I was like, you know what, $1, that's good enough. Pardon music now. What was that sound of bad feeling? I need to get out of this place. There goes the girl. Very music heavily so far. The first song that played when I came into this area was very good. I do love when there's strings for horror music. String instruments are so good when it comes to horror music. Very underrated. What song is this? Do we know how to play the piano? Silver key. Please don't tell me this girl turns into a monster. Oh! I did not expect that to happen. Okay, so we have to go. We would have to run. I'm guessing the silver keys for. Okay, so he came from there. So we actually have to go deeper in. So we probably have to run here. Okay. So as soon as we see the girl, we get ready to bolt. Is what it's gonna come down to. Maybe we have to run around the piano a bit. Because if it's coming straight at us, we could probably run around. But yeah, I'm very curious to see what's going to happen with Gerard next. It's very interesting because, like, I don't have any magical weapons or items, so I'm wondering what's the first magical thing he's going to throw at me. I'm also wondering what string music is horror really knows how to pull the rest. Yes. I also am curious to see if Hrefna is now like just a attachment NPC to Gerard's like party now. Like if he decides to go somewhere, she's gonna follow. Because apparently now, if she by deciding to join the battle, the war has greatly changed. Okay. Yeah, we have to run. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, what does the silver key work for? Do we have to like lead him away and then go back out to the main hall? Also, I wonder if I play the piano and run back here and save, we could just skip playing the piano bit. I'm curious. The problem with like a RPG Maker game sometimes when it comes to like horror is that pathing is not always your friend. Pathing is often not your friend. Okay, so if I were to walk away from the piano, okay, so that just happens no matter what. So what we're gonna try is That was not a great idea, Suki. Oh, does it come back? Oh. Hmm. Okay. Okay, the juking's gonna be, it's gonna be not a fun time. Okay, so just us starting up the piano does confirm that that's gonna activate the next portion. I'm gonna read what the silver key does, and maybe we can get a clue of where we're supposed to go. I didn't expect to see a monster right away either. But, because I'm curious to see here if you have any theories what's going to happen with Gerard, as you know Patty quite well and have ideas what he might do for storylines. I don't think Gerard's the zero to hero archetype, but it could be that. Okay, so... Okay. Okay. Oh, he's in here as well. Cool. Don't like that. We're just gonna go... We're just gonna save here. And we're gonna come back to that. Locked on the other side. Something's blocking the door, so we know it's not there. Okay. So if we come... That's a stuck door. Okay, can we come down here? Come down here. Come down here. Yeah. Okay, yep, there we go. Not how I like that. I thought it was gonna be like Oioni rules, because like that's a famous RPG Maker game before with a monster like that, and Aeoni works that if you run through enough rooms or put enough rooms between you two, the monster just disappears. He can't follow you anymore, or if there's like places to hide. So I wonder how if that just like once we get to the next portion disappears, or like after enough rooms they just disappear. What was that thing? Where's this? Where's the door? Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Ouch, my head, what a pain. I need to get out of here. I won't survive for a long time. Obviously. Push accept your darkness. Beautiful. Nope. Looks like they were building something in this part of the castle. Gerard is the expertly blessed leader who finds success no matter opposition. Might be. I do know that because I built Gerard for like combat. He's good at combat. The other thing I've greatly realized among me and the rest of you guys player characters is that I think Gerard has the highest honor by 4 at least. Because I think everyone's around like 12 or 13, and Gerard's just like sitting with like a 17 or 18 honor. Like it's hilarious. Forndar looks pretty okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. I can tell it's not English is not their first language, which is no problem at all. It's enjoyable, but I do think that Gerard having such a high honor makes him for a very interesting character to interact with a bunch of these NPCs. Because they're... Oh, I see his face right there. I like that. Versus Lee saying, I mean... It is what it is. I have no idea what's going to happen when you hit like 0 sanity. I do know I have a low sanity. I know mine's 10. I made that like my second lowest stat or third lowest stat. I did not really care for like a high sanity because as I saw it was that I was not going to deal with like a lot of the magic or eldritch stuff or anything like that, so I didn't see a necessity for it. Though for Gerard, I saw honor being a key thing, and I think it's going to play a factor with these next few battles. We have to interact with more lords and knights, especially enemy ones. Ticket. They feel sudden movements. Walk slowly, not to be noticed. Oh, so you're talking D&D here. D&D. 5e. Both me and cousin Matt in a campaign together. Though we are in different worlds in said campaign. I am very curious what happens though if you run fast. They're like walk slowly. I wonder what happens if we run where those eyes are. Take it. They feel sudden movements. Walk slowly, not to be noticed. Or is that like we're supposed to like? Oh. Oh! I see what that means. Oh. Another permission for posting the link. Circulating. I would, one of these days I need to clear out my mod list and just give Cousin Matt it. What was the message that was deleted? Yep, you are getting banned. Alright, so I see what that thing is. What they mean is that you have to walk slowly for those creatures. What's here? Handle doesn't move. Okay, so we do have to go around the other way. Try and get Seribot. I did have Seribot. The problem we had with Seribot is that Seribot would not always be useful because there was times where Seribot would ban or time out people for posting too many messages in a row or using all caps. So I got rid of Seribot because Seribot would take a lot of actions of people messaging as things like that, and I was like, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Anyway, shield mode is there for a reason. So if anything were to happen, like a hate raid, shield mode, I can instantly click and it's done. Don't have to worry about it. Don't have to worry about it again. I wonder if this is just RNG with how they move. Is it a door? Knock on the other side, okay. With each death though, we're learning more and more. There is nothing here. Nope. You can not. Nope. No. No. Hello, Kefka. Enjoy your lurk. Is that a rat? Child's drawing looks like some type of door mechanism. See the child's first drawing, made in paint. I don't know if this is supposed to be like a colorblindness thing. Oh. Oh, I get it. Okay, so we have to move you to the red. Come back here, mouse. I want to see if the mouse does anything. Okay. Probably not. I think it's just for show. Okay, you're done. Yellow to yellow. Don't know which gray is which here, unless one's already on. Okay. That's white, that's gray. So white, there. Okay. Looks like the best way for you is... See, this is the type of puzzles I can do here. How do we do you? Door is open. So the stone puzzle, was that a puzzle? Like the little achievement names. Wall ticket, what did you do? Wall ticket, what did you do? Wall ticket, what did you do? Do you remember what you did? I know what you did. Acquired storeroom key. Okay. Don't know. Oh, this brings us back here. Okay. So it's a way to loop around. Okay. I don't know what that really did for us, other than makes things easier, I guess. RDOD, here I am. Oh yeah, Cousin Matt was asking about how the battle went, so I told him how the battle went. I told him how, like, there's a lot of people that probably want to talk to Gerard now, such as Doom and Gloom, Secret, the Dwarves, the Ardent, the Pathfinders, probably the Feather Commander, because he probably does not like that Gerard flew at all. Again, probably some two or three other people that Gerard doesn't know, but something good to know now, because I think whether Gerard likes it or not, people are going to try using him as a poster boy for their own ambitions. They're both on our side, not on our side, neutral. And that's probably going to be something that Gerard has to, like, navigate, of, like, who actually has Gerard's best interest in hand, and who's pretending they have Gerard best interest at hand. I probably try and find jobs with them first before I try D&D. D&D does require a lot of time, and that's one thing I learned as soon as I started, like, working regularly, was that it takes up a lot of my time. Yes, especially running D&D takes a lot of time. But yeah, we talked about a lot about, like, that. I think Gerard's, like, next, like, couple days beyond the party and is people are gonna wonder, like, or just gonna be talking to Gerard, like, trying to figure out what Gerard's about next. What does he plan to do next? Things like that. Gerard probably has to figure out, like, what Hrefna's going to do. Is Hrefna going to follow the Third Army? That is the big plan for Gerard, is talking to people. But I also need to figure out if Hrefna is just going to be following the Third Army around, or is she specifically going to be following Gerard around? Right. Remember these guys, they move slow. something in the storeroom? Or was it just a weird loop? Oh, we needed the storeroom key. There, I've been following Dad, asking questions too much. He says I need to stay away. That would disturb his work, but he's not like that. I saw him dragging some vases into the other room. Looks like he's hiding something. He's strange, since Mom. I don't watch as much D&D as I used to. I think Critical Role 1, I was like catching up to watching it. Season 2, I watched a fair amount. But then as soon as like Season 3 dropped, the characters just didn't really like cop to me. And I was just like, you know what? I love elaborate characters at times. I play quite a few elaborate, weird characters. But like, sometimes it's too much to keep up, especially if you miss a couple episodes. And then I hear like a review, and I'm like, that feels like out of left field. Best to mention 20. Of actual D&D, yes. I still think my favorite group is the Adventure Zone, but they're semi D&D. They're like D&D soft because they're like there's spells, there's level ups, and there's stats, but we don't know the rules. They don't know the spells half the time. My favorite was always just like their pretty much homebrew Zone of Truth. Was that Zone of Truth automatically works no matter what. No one rolls anything. I've never gone to Adventure Zone. It's just it's more comedy. It's four guys that don't know how to play in D&D. They did was it Mines? What's it called? Mines of Falafender, I think it is. It's like that D&D campaign that's like a level 1 to 3. That's like the perfect like entry into like D&D. And then they just made their own storyline, evolving like um, the moon, the base, stuff like that. Hold on, I'll be right back. I am back. But yes, I also wish luck to. They're also good time, though I don't think they replace anything. But I wish to also Fritz and do for luck because I'm pretty sure that the next ones to like deal with like taking down the fort. I do think I feel like it's gonna be a while for Gerard to do going to have another fight unless he goes out of his way for a fight. I think it's gonna be very much of Gerard talking to people, talking to people, talking to people. Um, who knows? I might do that. The idea that we were talking about, Patty, and Gerard's possibly going to start recruiting, not like a few lances of warfare, just a ragtag group of people that just you got a problem, we solve it. So you're holding the wall. I can cross. Oh, I don't like this already. Ooh, I did not like that. Okay, so whew. Now the chance to play D&D is almost 9. I wish there was more save points. I wish I could save at any time. There's that monster right there, so how do I do it? Do I just, like... Do I... Do I have to, like... Think better. Yeah, I almost kind of refuse to play in person now, because the last time I played in person for a long campaign, it turned me off for D&D for a while. But that's like, if you know, you know. Um, though playing Dry has been the most I've been playing in a long time, because I kind of feel like I could just play myself almost in a way. Alright, how the fuck do I do this? Okay. I might have to. I wonder. How do I do this next puzzle? Because there's one of those guys that can sprint. Do I have to, like, loop him around? The only reason I do miss, like, in-person D&D is that I think there's some people, like, I was talking with Mel about this, and I think Mel's like a perfect example. Um, is that there's some people that they're better text-based role playing. I think Leofic and Valkfin are just great text role player based. I think Fritz as well. I think I'm a much better talker than I am a texter role player. So, like, whenever I'm in a call or in person, I can role play talking much better than I do text. And there's time because there's times where I look at what they message and I'm like, wow, I suck at this. Meanwhile, I'm paraphrasing a anime speech from ReZero to a character. I'm giving a speech from a Gurren Lagann to another. Like, I'm struggling over here, boys. Okay. Uh, this might be a hot take as someone who is multilingual. Um, I don't like that. I get the speaking another language so that people know you don't speak common, but it is fun. But when you once you make things very difficult to the other players, um, it takes away the fun. Like, I once played a character that was blind, and it just made everything harder for the players. Because, like, I would trip downstairs, things like that during combat, and led to party deaths. So I personally do not like it. And also, for, like, the DM's sake, you don't know what NPCs speak. So you might be, like, speaking Irish, but the DM has a character that knows Draconic. You should speak English at all times. How do I do this next part? It's gonna be the struggle. I probably won't go too deep into this game. If it's not... Okay, so what happens if I... So he does reset. The others learned Irish. I fucking hit sprint. I'm used to fucking sprinting RPG makers. Okay. Because, like, as someone who's multilingual, if I started speaking Gaelic or Latin or um, Japanese, I would feel bad for other people. It almost feels like bullying them in a certain way. I will use Latin for celestial phrases at times for, like, a spell because it goes hard. And there's quite a few Latin phrases that everyone practically knows, like Memento Mori, Deus Vult, things like that. Yeah. So, I've threatened it a few times, jokingly, um, because so what happened? So what happened was I don't know if you remember this, Patty. It was the campaign where you're going to do for text. It was the one where I was going to make the Elrigger that was based off a pretty much Sailor Moon. One of the other players mentioned they were going to make like a samurai and speak Japanese, and I'm like, since they only knew a little bit, I was like, dude, I can full on speak Japanese. I will run circles around you just for watch me. Um, Though there is also in one of my friend groups, Tea Time, there is actually a rule for Suki specifically that is Suki can only speak English because there was an incident where one of the characters was like, "Oh, it sounds like Spanish to you," so I started speaking Spanish because it was like modern day real life type thing, and they're like, the DM did not know how to speak Spanish, and they set a rule like, "Okay, Suki can only speak English at any given time. No speaking Japanese, no speaking Spanish, no speaking Latin or some Gaelic." I'm going the wrong way. How do I do this puzzle? Alright. So we're going to immediately go here. I think we have to loop them. Okay. Okay, so we have to move. Oh, I get it. You wanna come over here? I fucking had it. I'm actually not even know Gaelic. Gaelic's a dead language, so there's like really no reason to know it other than you wanting to learn it. The same thing with like Latin. Like Latin's practically a dead language unless you go to Latin masses or even use it for the base languages for European languages. Um, it's just a dead language. Um, technically, if you want to be honest, if you want to use it for something for like a cleric or something, use Greek because that was what the first Bible was written in, was Greek. So technically, Latin is just a translation of the Bible. And it just became the more popular one for when it comes to like medias. Oh, you followed me. Alright, so there's gonna be a bit of luck. I'm gonna be stuck here for a bit, but if I'm stuck here by like the hour and 30 minutes, we might call it a short stream. Give it a little bit of try. It would make more sense if like just one of the enemies was there. Like if the one was not there, so I can sprint or vice versa, it'd be much easier. Latin's more cool though in my opinion. I enjoy Latin. Because it's better if you want to use phrases. Okay. What I'm going to do is, the wooden door key, is that back upstairs? Don't sprint, Suki, don't. What? No, no, I refuse. That is bullshit. I walked through them before. I guess if they hit you a certain way, it's a kill. I guess the bottom half of the body is safe to go through. That was bullshit. I thought it was just if you run, they can kill you. That makes me mad. That heats me up a bit. At least we know we can do that puzzle. It's just pathing. It was what it comes down to. do know who I'm gonna raid after this, though. It's probably gonna be Misaku-san. I keep out instinct fucking hitting sprint. Well, I clicked the fur. Oh, thank you. I'm probably going to raid Misaku-san because she's doing some Fields of Mystria, and I'm so looking forward to a romancing Juniper because we all have enough points to make it happen. Nope. We're gonna have to loop around. That was a failed one. Alright. This game is making me mad a bit. No problem. Oh, also, I saw your question, but I went to go take a nap on DM's factoid. The plot of Luto literally was it was a video game for you to help you deal with death and tragedy. Suki, pay attention. You got a game to play. Okay. If I can save just having a storeroom key, that'd be beautiful. Okay. That was a risky maneuver, Suki. Okay. It's definitely interesting. I do like some of the things I've seen from the game. The monster design is rather interesting to my taste. It gives me Aoni vibes, which is like a really famous like Japanese horror game. Infamous as well. I'm very curious to see what else it does. Like if it's just like puzzle after puzzle, jump scare after jump scare, I'd be a bit disappointed. I wouldn't mind if there's like a bit more to the story. Like just give me a bit more. Like maybe the girl can turn out to help you, or if that's just it from her. Okay, so the face is gone. Interesting. So we have to go down. Alright, there's the girl again. There should be more save points as well, I think. Run. It smells awful. Stuff. Door, cooking books. There's nothing here. It's just a bag of flour, a stack of rotten fishes. Stone blocking the door. I need to move it. Oh, we come back full circle. Where was the wooden door? Where did we see that? Yeah, this was locked on the other side, but we'll come here to save though. Also, while I am here, I'm gonna take a quick pause to go do something real quick. I am back. Thank you for the pin messages, Patty. Had to go do something. Some family just got back from a trip, so I was doing the all like greeting and things like that. Gonna answer a message too as well. It's me playing the beach. I think just because I was reading a message, I think my favorite thing, for Gerard is that he's secretly good at making friends. I think that's one of his best things that I've been doing with him is that he'll always give a little bit of credit. Like the door's like, okay, it's your win, but Gerard's like, yeah, but we can both agree that the one reason we got this win is because of our good friend Eos, who flew against the dragon, who helped deliver us the Lord. Like, yes, the doors might give me the win, but I'm only a winner. I only won because I had Eos with me. I just have the bad luck when dealing with commanders. Every time I've dealt with a commander so far, a captain or something, 90% of the time, Gerard's like, I don't know why yet, but I don't like you. Was it? I think the wooden door here. Yeah, because I thought the key from the piano was for the wooden door. We had to go deeper in. Yeah. Oh. Really? It just put us over here. I'm very curious about this little girl. Like, I'm hoping the little girl turns out to be like. Oh, I don't like this. The library, my favorite place. I always lost hours reading different stories with mom, but since she died, this place has been empty. It's totally gonna be like a I don't own a thing, where we have to get a key from the library and we have to run through this madness, because it's already set up like you have to run. Oh. That door. Oh yeah, I already can tell we're gonna have to run through. I'm just gonna look for, just getting an idea of how this place is set up, depending how he follows me. Okay. I also need to figure out with Gerard, because like the thing is how Gerard acts. I wonder if he'll go like a King Arthur type of thing or like a Knights of Charlemagne. Like, am I gonna pull for fucking Astolfo and somehow get on the moon and lose my brain type of thing? Weird story. If you ever think the Knights of Camelot have like wild stories, the Knights of Charlemagne have more wild stories. With Astolfo alone, like I'm pretty sure the French heard the English stories are like, well, ours can be more extraordinary. Jesus fucking hell. Where's the name? Oh yeah, the Paladins. Yes. Um, but it was one of those things where it's like if you read some stories just like Astolfo alone, Charlemagne as well, which also becomes the Roman Emperor. Carl, was it Carl the Fourth? But they had some wild stories. All exaggerations, of course. Did not like that jump scare. So we got the courtyard. Interact with the scarecrow. It's cold. I saw that rundown. It just froze. Of course, the second most famous name for a sword in modern day knowledge is. Well, okay. Okay. Are we talking European? Because I was gonna say, like, for me it immediately went Excalibur, Caliburn. Okay? Um that's where my mind went. Or Sumabami Geishi, which is was it Subabama? Is Sasaki Kojiro's sword. But like, you know, those are not modern day knowledges. I don't think so. Because when my mind go, because Patty, when my mind goes to Cortana, my mind goes straight to fucking Halo. Every single time, it just thinks of Halo. Because I was a Halo kid for like my shooter for a long time. Naruto's drawing doesn't look like anything normal kid would draw. Oh, I'm guessing kid died and the soul was taken. I do not want to go into this house. Because I'm getting ring vibes. Down, no, we're not going down the stairs just yet. Durandal, ooh. Durandal, I forgot about that one. That one I do know. Right in the creature saw, however, like, let death watch me wherever I go. But the loved one will be able to revive from the dead after getting a new body. The host must be pure and carry the same blood. You're the body, lower the risk of something go. Oh, possession fails the soul of the loved one will be corrupted, contaminating the summer's soul with a stench capable of affecting energy, which will trap in the abyss of endless suffering. Oh, did they sacrifice the little girl? Can I bring her back to life? Please tell me there's a good ending. Please tell me there's a good ending for the little girl. Why did I do that? Interact with the radio. I need some music. Why did I do that? Please tell me we can bring back the little girl. Or put her to rest at the very least. Alright. The session is taken from somewhere placed here. Blood runs from his eyes like tears. The shadows reveal the bitter truth. Find out what's inside the well. I want some water. The statue broke. And this burrow is so deep that it seems to have no end. There, the herring is different. I don't cry for the lost life, but rather for the betrayal that sealed my fate. The tears I shed in the darkness of the eternal abyss reflect at this point of corrupted love. It is layered now a bitter memory haunt your existence as my laments echoes into the depths of the abyss. Now I'm just feeling bad. I went from like feeling scared to sad, which is not bad though, because you can make me feel sad. I feel like I'm also an easy crier at times when it comes to like stop stuff. Alright. I've seen an inscription like this before, the one who first from the cast bus. I still don't fully understand what is written. Oh, fuck. Rosemary, the name erased itself. Emily Margaret. The name was also erased. I'm gonna abuse saves where I can. Think about other weapons, famous weapons. I feel like there's not that many ones. I feel like that. Okay, here's one. You know what's a famous weapon? Name, Patty. You know, for modern day, modernish, Bowie knife. Also, actually, a funny thing is now I think about it, like just a weird, I guess, fun fact. Two of the greatest snipers in history both had the title, both had white in their title, because you had the White Death of Simo Haya from Finland, and then you had White Feather, which was it Jeff Halfcock, a sniper, Marine sniper during the Vietnam War. Jack Freitas. My name's right on the coffin. What the fuck? Looks like there's something inside. Fucking hell. Sly, stop playing with my head. What do you want from me? What are you? See, I don't mind those jump scares as long as I don't have to do run sequences. I fucking hate run sequences in video games. Just give me like jump scares like that, and I'll be fine. It'll make me jump, but I'm better off with those type of things. Oh, fuck off. Wait, the girl? The girl's our enemy now? No. I went the wrong way, didn't I? I fucking went the wrong way, didn't I? No, I didn't. Never mind. I went the right way. That was a fucking insane, man. Yeah. Actually, the fucking like Finnish snipers were crazy. They would be on skis, high on like meth and shit, just so they wouldn't feel the cold or pain, and just have adrenaline rushes and just ski from spot to spot. You're being watched all the time. Run. They're just saying you will not be able to return. Great. I guess. Or they said multiple. They said possible multiple endings, so I'm curious if there are multiple endings or not in this game. There was clock lights in the castle. Also stopped at 11:26 p.m. Said he'd bring mom back, but she is dead. Her eyes are different, big and scary. He just says I'm scared. Locked away, and I hope that someone will read my letters and help me. Or this might be the last time. That right. Signed, Emily Margaret. Poor girl. I want to help her. If we... Please no more, like, chase sequences. Just give me... Just honestly give me... Except that the man did was freaking nuts, yeah. Just give me just, like, a nice little, like, storyline thing. Your despair forever be my favorite. Fucking hell. I don't like this long twisting path. I don't like this long twisting path because I see him coming. What the fuck? Walter, when the hour of the bisque consumed your soul arrived, the door for New Star will open. Oh, are we dead? Is that what's happening? Man kills daughter and Richard and his wife. Killed by loan sharks back to life. Soon after, failing to realize the nuclear assassin committed, sank back pinned to sleep as found dead after his car plunged off the cliff. The clock in his car, broken after the fall, records accident at 11:26 p.m. His name was registered as Jack Frisk. This is a lie. Stop playing with my head. What do you want from me? What are you? Oh, so we're dead. We're the bad guy. So that's what's going on. We are the bad guy. Who are you? Ooh, don't you remember, Daddy? You're not my daughter. I never would do this to her. But you did. That's why you're here. You're dead like all your family. This is not true. Let me go away. Perhaps a more intimate face would make you feel more comfortable, like your dear Rose. Oh. No, no, please stop. Poor Jack. He can't bear the weight of his beloved Rose's death. Do you think seeing her apologize would be enough? Nothing would change her suffering while she was in the hands of those monsters. Monsters like you. Discover the monster's identity. No, I would never do that to her. I need my head. See yourself through the mirror and see the appearance of a rotten soul and accept the endless abyss of your witness. Just play for regrets. I need to see Rose. I will find her. I can hear a voice from the other side. Take me to her, please. So we're dead as dicks, is what's going on. So we are the monster. Checking to see if there's anything going on, and there's not. I was hoping we could release their souls. I guess that's not going to be the case. Ouch, my head. What's happening? Where am I? Shit, I'm an idiot. How could I forget? I can't believe I crashed the car in the middle of the forest. I need to look for help on the road. Oh, are we, like, looping? Get the torment ending. Okay. Is there more endings? I'm gonna check real quick. Oh, thank you for the sub, Lori. Thank you, thank you. I wonder if I could do the Ascension ending. I wonder if we go back, we can find. Can't stay how long. How's it going? Playing a little horror game, indie horror game. It's not that long. But I'm gonna see if there's certain parts I can go back. No, there's not anything there. When I reach stairs. So this is the part of no return. Okay. So what if we go here? There's nothing here. There's nothing here. What if we go back? Text I can read. Offering to the variety of hidden turn the fate of those daring to feed the abyss with their own darkness steal their torments rising on the walls like an eternal laminate. Is there a way to save them, I wonder? Yeah, we're gonna go. Okay, can't hear anything? Okay, I did have to change some things. Okay. I VC face. I have to like restart because my camera just completely died. I don't know what happened. I think certain things just crashed there for a moment. Okay, that was weird. We're gonna run back and see if we can find certain things. I didn't see any guides. There might just be like no guides at all. But actually, hold on a second. Let's be a bit cheeky. Ooh. Never mind, that's just a trailer. There is no anything for it. Okay. I got ideas. We're gonna explore a bit. So I think the standard ending is just that bad ending, but I'm gonna look around a bit. So there's a way this way. We can come back here, see what this is. No, we can't. We can't go back there. We have to be clever. Or not clever, we just have to be quick. For you, we just not die. There's not. I checked. There's not a walkthrough on YouTube. It's when I tell you there's not many people that play this game. There's only like 20 people on like Steam that have like played this game. This is gonna be luck. I don't know how I did it, but I think that's the trick. Is that if we run back and we're able to read the description now, we can either ascend or save them. Oh, thank you for the subscription, Crown. That is the game plan. Problem is, AI is weird. AI pathing is always weird when it comes to games. Nope. Get over here. Get over here. Okay. Now we can read here. For some reason text appeared, I can read. In the dense shadow of memory, the specters of the past assume more sinister forms. Each recollection is a sour entity merging with the abyss of forgetfulness. Our game of memory becomes endless nightmare, where each veiled password is to a point of return. That hope is swallowed by the unfathomable darkness of remorse. So we have to feel remorse of what we did. So we're gonna go from room to room and see if we can find any secrets. Stuck, I can't get out anymore. Right. So we can't leave either. That's a stuck door. There's no more safe harbor. That's a stuck door. Look into the abyss of your soul. Okay, I thought if I prayed to that. A lot of alcohol here. Title of the book is blurry. As soon as it becomes city covered in fog. Okay, so we're gonna look around as best as we can, see if we can find anything. Enjoy your sleep, Lori. Because here's just that. So what do we do? How do we find the crystal? Maybe something we just have to give up on as well. It's just a loop. Wait. Hold on. We might be onto something. Hold on. We might be onto something. At the center of the hexagram, memories remain protected with the following items. The ravaged die, feeling the spirit that ascended abyss, seen beyond mass and lies, the withered rose, and beauty lost within the pellet with its blooming withering past the blade. Oh, do we have to, like, read certain passages? Did we miss, like, a script? Center of the hexagrams, memories remain protected with the following items. Ravaged night, feeling the spirit, the center of the abyss. And we saw that. Withered rose, in the end, beauty lost with the pellet, when it's the blooming, withering passions. And the choice between salvation and damnation. I don't know where that would go. Do we have to, like, go further in and then come back here? Like, when there's the point of no return, we're supposed to, like, come back here, maybe? Oh, it's I in the middle? Maybe. I'll give that a try. I don't know if I have to also see, like, memories for it to work as well. Okay, center, okay. We'll give it a try. Seem to, I wonder if because they're not the one's not glowing, there's still something we need to do. That we still have to see in memory, maybe. and once we do that, it'll open up. Oh, it worked. Never mind. Fuck you, buddy. I'm outie. Can we actually save him? Come on. I want to save him. Hello, the handwriting is different from the previous ones. The darkness to me is the saddle. Charlotte sees everything I once was. Without this letter, find someone willing to save my daughter from the abyss I've become. The lost in black magic, a poison gift from the one who claimed to be a medium. Quest for Rose presence beyond death resulted in annihilation of my insanity. Feel a controlled storm, about to drag everything along its path. My mind's on the brink of collapse, and the monster with me is a constant threat. Fear that in the moment of weakness it might cause irreparable harm to her. I write this letter in a brief moment of sanity, and the few I've had, and I know it won't last. The save. What do I do with the mysterious crystal? I don't understand. What do I do with this mysterious crystal? Am I supposed to bring it? Am I supposed to, like, go further in the game now? And so when we get to the moment of doubt, where we, like, run into the monster, are we supposed to, like, shine in his face and be like, be gone, thought? Wait, is there a way to save? Is there a way to save here? Because I'm curious what's going to happen now. Okay, I'm gonna go find a way to save before descending, because I'm pretty sure now that we descend, it's gonna be the good ending possibly. But we're gonna go save before we do anything too drastic here. Suki's nervous. There's not a way to save here. I swear there was a way to save in this area. Where the fuck is the closest? Where's the fuck is the closest mirror? I think it's down here. I hope once we run into the monster, we just flash the monster with it. And there we go. It's done. Memories of like mysterious keys capable of unlocking doors that once remained closed. I don't remember that being there. So I wonder if that was our clue. Now we can go face him. I'm ready. Is it gonna do the drum scare again here or not? Oh, it's not gonna do it. It only does it once. Nice. Because I wonder if this crystal will do anything. All right, big monster. We got the fucking crystal. I know the jump scare is coming, so I'm just gonna brace myself because I know we already got this once. We're gonna find with everything we got with this crystal. I don't know if almost we're supposed to use the crystal for something, but we'll find out. If nothing happens, we'll just reload, and we'll run around and see if we can find where to put it. I have theories where to put it. Like there might be like a table we put it in. We'll see. we already know. Alright, we'll find out in just a second. I wonder if we're supposed to take the. I think I know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to put the. We're supposed to put the crystal. To bring the crystal to the abyss. I think I know what to do now. Okay. Okay. I think I know what to do. I think we have to take it to the abyss. We have to, like, go save them one by one. Alright. Suki has an idea what to do now. Oh, oh. Never mind. That was the right thing to do. The crystal broke, so I don't know if that was the right thing to do or not. Jack. Unless we have to, like, play through the game again, and that's what happens. I'm disappointed I clicked for that text, I thought we just got the normal ending again. That's a stuck door, that's a locked door. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. Something's blocking the door. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Save. There's one like out there. Lock on the other side. Are we supposed to, like, leave? Oh! Rose. We see everything for what it is now. Okay. Come on. I'm still hoping for a good ending here. Door found a knob. Old book of Kishin Black Magic was the book of that old man gave me my for Joseph forgiveness. I want to stay away from that. More books about witchcraft. Okay. Smells bad. There's nothing here except for a vast abyss. I feel strange weight on me. Something inside calls and comforts me. I hope we save him. Come on. Come on, please let me know I can save him. There she is. And they will be going to school soon. Get everything ready. Okay, Dad. Rose, I can't ignore the depths any longer. We're suffocating. Soon we'll barely have anything to eat. I know, Jack. It's scary, but we'll find a solution together. I talked to a strange guy today. Seemed to have a solution to our problems. Who is he? What do you want? He's an acquaintance. Don't worry, I'll handle it. Take Emily to school. She's already late. Food is running out. Nothing important here. I need to talk to Rose and Emily first. We did do that. Jack, I know some people hanging around our house. Someone on the street staring at us. It's making me nervous. What's happening? Oh, sure, exactly. It's nothing serious. They're just curious because we're new here. Come to improve our lives, and that's what we'll do. Oh, I'm worried. This isn't really to that acquaintance of yours, is it? Relax, just help me out until I find a new job. Don't understand this to run now. I'll trust you. Take Emily to school that she does everything education and beneficial in ours. Can I go to the library with Mommy again? After school, are you ready to go? Yes. One day I want to live in a castle with a huge library just for us. One day we'll have a castle all to ourselves. Come on. Please tell me there's a good ending. I'm like rooting for a good ending here. There's not good with dishes. Very simple. I need to do something. Jack, something strange. I feel safe wherever I go. I'm being followed and watched. I know we moved not too long ago, but I don't want to stay here anymore. I'm very sad. Everything will be okay. No, it won't. Earlier I heard noises outside. It seemed like someone was spying. Don't pick up on them. Let's sort this out and we'll find another place to live. Let's take help on the way, but I need to talk to you about something later. One thing, what happened? Did you get into trouble with someone? Let's talk about it later. I'll go get Emily. What happened here? Rose? This can't be happening. Rose, talk to me. Rose, my God, what have I done? I shouldn't have brought this into our lives. Please forgive me, Rose. I should protect you. I should. Here's remorse. Slayer has Rose Herring. Did they make her write this? Thought he accepted death, but the pay is much higher than you imagine. You kept the one you loved the most, the one who dared to be part of your life. Screams echoed in dark corridors. She begged for mercy that she could not provide. Her eyes searched desperately for you, but you were not there to save her. Every scream of her is an accusation against you. For tears of testimony to your weakness. Don't think we're doing this just for money. We're collecting the death of your soul, Jack. You're bound to us a way that goes beyond the material. There's no escape for you. What you feel now is just beating of your suffering. Mommy. Rose. Relive the memories with Rose. I'll never forgive myself. What now? Oh. We have to dodge like a motherfucker. Because I don't like that's just immediately right there in her face. Because that's like a bit cheap, because then you have to like relive all that again. And I'm assuming we can go here. Door found a knob. Don't know what door found knob would be. We have to find a doorknob somewhere? Maybe that's what we have to do? I'm kind of stuck on what we do next. Hmm. Hmm. I'm going back this way, see if I forgot something, maybe? Oh, yeah. I was just blind. Is what, what was I was just blind? Alright. The white sparkly did not pop up because I did not see it. Alright, so we got... There can't be, like, much more, I think. Alright, this is calm. I know it's tough, but things are already getting better. This small town, the local police will protect us here. Soon we'll have a better place to live. Until then, please be patient. That guy's job is driver for elderly living in the Ag's Fire. Save some money, get us out of this, okay? Okay, Dad. I miss Mom. Me too. You get to work. The house is secure, but behave yourself. Okay. Jack, we have made progress in our investigation to your wife's Rose murder. We'd like to discuss some developments with you. Seems there are connections between recent events and acts may have crucial information from the case. Community person Ag's house tonight. Sincerely, Sheriff Martin. Good morning, Dad. Good morning, Emily. Dad, do you have a nightmare? Why do you ask? Last night I heard you whispering, Mom saying I'm asking someone to bring her back to you. Tried to wake you up, you didn't respond. You started saying strange things in their language. I got scared around the bed. I remember dreaming of. Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. You go to work. Keep behaving yourself. What are you doing? He's laying on the floor. I was just put it in the box. I've already told you not to touch the book or the box. I want you in my room. Go to bed now. It's late. Okay. I'll be ready for you when the words become clear, Rose. Oh. We're the bad guy. I do have anything will be okay seeing Rose. Let's save her mom. Mom? But she's gone. No. In your forgiveness. I need... Dad, you're scaring me. I'll be right back, darling. Behave yourself. Oh, we can't even sprint anymore. And he's giving me a second chance with this book. Shouldn't be here, Emily. It is. Yes, Mom will be back soon. Three of us live together again. Yeah, this isn't right. I'm scared. Stop this. I promise everything will be alright. Trust me, Emily. No. I'm just gonna be able to talk to you again. Oh, yeah. We became the monster. Hope. No, please. Relive the memories with Emily. Emily, what have I done? What did this cursed witch guys do to me? What was the person giving this cursed book? Let's say back here. We got the gate key, so I guess that means we can leave. Okay, we have to be careful there. Okay, but I think we got. I think I got this pretty well. We just have to like win the sprint. Nope. I hate when there's like the multiple monsters at once, because like the pace, the pathing can be your worst enemy sometimes. Alright. Come on. Alright. This is gonna be the hardest part, probably. It's like the final boss fight. Come on, how do you do that? There's just so many. I wonder if you have to like loop. Nope. There's like not really two of a way. I can loop the one. Yeah, if I can. Nope. Suki. Where am I? Miss Science, I write to inform you that the respect post secure and everything is planned to expand stability is a blessing for our rituals and soon we'll reach the peak of our power. Dealing with ceremonies, critical moment, ascension is near, Sister Sheriff Martin. Dan Mercer was with her all the time. Their cult only used me. There's nothing here. Clock stopped working now. The Dares, my name is Owen Listeners, they'll accompany it. Here's of our Dares, and all of them are troublesome and vulnerable. Perhaps some of them will serve our purpose. About loan sharks, everyone's part of the cult and use vulnerable people for some macro purpose. Not reading the cult book. Is that leader of these psychopaths? How could they do this to me? To my family? I'm gonna kill that damn one everyone who follows her. Ooh. What if we leave? Curse witch, I'll end your kind. Are you listening, rescue creature? I am talking to you. Thanks. Yes, it's you, isn't it? Jack. So much hatred, I can feel it vividly. You're cause all this suffering. I can't see you, Jack, but I feel your energy contains so much anger for your family that you killed. Blood's on your hands. You're monstrous. They're being sacrificed for your insane rituals. They're just pawns. Jack, feel for your fury. They're raw material for your rebirth in darkness. Monstrous. Rose, Emily, they deserve more than being sacrificed for your insane rituals. They are more instruments that unleash your true potential, your hatred, your pain, your anger. No. What if I say no? Being consumed by the very abyss you feed won't become what you desire. Never will I partake in this insanity. At this point, Jack, I no longer sense your hatred. It seems you're not the right person after all. You'll never stop. Ooh. Rose, Emily, there's no forgiveness for what I've done. I know you're not here after all. You're in a better place now where I can't be. All that's left for me now is to wander and there's nothing left of me. I destroyed everything we have. You deserved a better father and husband. Darkness with me consumed even the memories of this happiness we shared. The abyss I thought turned me into a monster. I can no longer face what I've become. May my shadows be lost in the darkness I embrace. May you somewhere beyond find peace. It's my final farewell, hoping that somewhere beyond the shadows I can finally find redemption. My redemption. Get the redemption ending. Let's go. Alright, that is all for it. Not too bad. It was a bit stressful at times with the game because of the pathing, but we're going to go right out to Miss Sakusan Streams, who is playing some Fields of Mistria. I will see you all possibly tomorrow for some more streams. And then probably Wednesday as well, as I'll be doing a collab. After that, streams are going to be hit and miss from here and there, as end of next week I'll be gone for a couple days. But I'll see you all then. Good night.